What the hell happened there? I'm George. That's Ben there, and welcome to My Fat Hands. That's a story of two middle-aged men who have nothing to do on Saturday night but to talk to each other. Oh, life is exciting. This is what you have to look forward to.
You make that sound like it's a bad thing, honestly.
It's not at
not
all
a bad thing. It's a good thing.
Either way, ever since we've been out of jail, this has been just a blast. But anyway, before we get started, caveat, technically, Ben and I are adults physically. Mentally, I don't know. I can only speak for myself, but physically, we are adults. So we do use adult language. So be prepared. And any kids that are watching this, fuck off. Just go make your bed. Go read a book, or
Past your bedtime, anyways.
Yeah, too late. Go away. This is where grown-ups sit. Okay, cool. All right, we're done.
Well, thanks for getting that out of the way. It's the first Saturday of November, and so welcome to the vlog. And I wanted to say welcome to all our 0 subs. So hi-yo.
Yes, 0 and counting.
0. But we didn't also, think about it this way. We didn't lose any subs. So
that's
right.
The best way to look at it.
That's probably the best way to look at it. So, so this week we kind of had a little fun. I don't know if it's a prank exactly, but we had a little.
It's a prank.
It's prankish. Yeah, it's prankish. So we worked with a gentleman. I used to work with him for many years, and anyway, he ended up working together with me and George, and he moved on to better, brighter, how would you put it, broader horizons and better places. And anyways, we thought it might be funny if we stole his profile picture on LinkedIn and made that our profile picture. And I actually thought it was pretty funny. And so we didn't try and hide it from him either. We actually sent him messages intentionally from LinkedIn so he would see it. And then we were trying to figure out how long it would take for him to see it. And apparently it didn't take long because we did it yesterday and he called me today. And he was not pleased.
That's why it's prankish. That's what qualifies it.
Well, that's what pranks are for, right? So we got the reaction we wanted. And he called me up and I played dumb, which I'm great at. And I go, hey, what's going on? And he goes, first off, like there's going to be other things, like there is nothing else. He only called for this one thing. He goes, first off, did you take my profile picture and put it on your profile picture? Like there's no chance that happened accidentally. This happened, And he goes,
he hacked my account.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Don't accept any friend requests from me. But then he also goes, did George do that too? And it's like, it's your picture, dude. So I go, yeah, we did. We were sending some love your way, just showing you solidarity, because we're thinking about you. And, and he goes, well, it's causing a lot of problems for me at work. Apparently and I go, how is it causing problems for work? And he goes, well, my VP is asking about it. So automatically I'm thinking, there is no way, right, that your VP. And so I didn't like say, no, there isn't. But I go, well, how come your VP is looking at your LinkedIn profile? And he goes, oh, well, they're looking for other managers and stuff at my job. And I'm thinking to myself, this is total bullshit. He just because we sent him the message. He just doesn't like it. We sent him the message, and it was kind of a sense of humor test. And I don't know how. I don't know how you would grade that, George, but
well, I can tell you, I would grade his VP's sense of humor is very low. If you didn't think that was absolutely hilarious, it's like, so are you cloning yourself and going by different names? Did you spent some time in Mexico? Why do you have three days? What's going on? So yeah, I believe that maybe I can see where maybe they're looking through. He was going through his contacts on LinkedIn to see, maybe there's another candidate in there.
Yeah.
And if I were his VP, I would have fallen out of my chair laughing. Like, his picture repeatedly falling on his people. It's like, is there a cult membership that I don't know about? What is?
Do you
This
have
guy's
brothers and
very
sisters
impressive.
that work with you, or yeah? So apparently we sowed a lot of confusion, and and so he asked that we remove the picture. Of course we did, and and I said, is there, is there anything else? And no, there wasn't. Apparently, that was the only reason they called. Surprisingly, so.
By the way, we're showing great restraint in not saying who this person's name is, so that's
Right.
great. This person used to be a director at one point. It's important that you guys know that he attained the level of director.
Yeah.
And if you know this person, he'll tell you that.
And he's on his way. He's on his way. Well, he did mention that in the phone call, is he's on his way to bigger and better things already at this place. So I do wish him well, and I didn't mean any harm by it. And but I just thought it was pretty funny that he couldn't just come out and tell me, like, I don't like you having my picture there. Instead, it had to be my VP and all this other stuff. So I don't know. That was probably the highlight of my day, honestly.
You should have told him it's like it's like the imperial leader of North Korea, and it's like, so we just wanted to honor him by using his image and just hopefully that makes us move on to bigger and better things by using his picture. But, by the way, he did reach out to me as well immediately. He didn't call me, obviously, he didn't have my number. I think probably got up on LinkedIn. And he did message me via LinkedIn and ask that I change the picture, and of course I did. Yeah. I told him that you made me do it. So
thanks. I did dare you, though. Actually, to be honest. I did say I dare you.
It wasn't my idea, so ipso facto, you made me do it. By the way, this reminds me of another story, if I may. Can I tell a quick story?
Go, man.
Okay, so I used to work with a kid who I lovingly referred to as a Vulcan, because he was rather emotionless, but extremely bright. And I went by his cube back in the days when everybody wasn't working from home, which was obviously about 16,000 years ago. Right. And I went to his cube, and he had his 4 pens laid out equidistant in a parallelogram, as you can see I'm making here with my hands. So they were laid out exactly like this. Each one was evenly spaced. They were evenly offset. And so me, being a prankster.
Wouldn't a parallelogram be like this and this?
Right. Well, it is. We have 4 pens.
Yeah, but you went like this and then this.
Well, that's the thing. Is you got. Okay, now I have to go crazy visual. So they're all laid out. Yeah, let's try it like this until they made a parallelogram.
Oh, I see. Okay. Parallel to each other. Okay,
yeah,
I got
right. And they're all evenly spaced. They're evenly distanced. It was
right.
Like a robot had put them there.
Or a Vulcan.
And I, in my just malicious, evil way, took these 4 pens and made them into a square.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't hide them. I didn't remove one. I didn't throw them in the trash. They were in the same place where they had been laid out like this. So I put them like this, but they were forming a square like so.
Would you call that a prank exactly, or were you just that doesn't qualify as a prank, right?
I didn't think it qualified as anything, to be honest, other than I wonder if he'll notice. And then a mutual.
Let me guess, he did.
Oh, did he ever? And I was talking to a buddy of mine who's had a few cubes away from it. I hadn't seen this kid in quite some time, and so I was talking to him, and he goes, dude, did you mess with so and so's pens on his desk? And I was like, yeah, why? He's like, he freaked out. And I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, he went ape shit. He lost his mind. He was stomping up and down. He started yelling at everybody in the cubes next to him, wondering if they touched his pens. Oh, yeah.
Well, how did you get implicated in this? How did he know it was you?
Well, no, he didn't know it was me. So when I found out this happened, being the asshole that I am, went to his cube and said, oh, man, hey, I'm the one who did that with your pens. I didn't know it was going to upset you. I just want to let you know, sorry. He's just like, why would you do that? And I said, well, on my home planet, when you like somebody, you rib them a little bit. You know,
Right.
I mean, I'm not like talking bad about your family or
Right.
flattening your tires or anything like that.
Yeah. You didn't kick his
Your
dog.
pins, yeah, I think your pins have made him into a square. That's that's just been good natured. Hey, how's it going? Haven't talked to you in a while. Type, haha thing.
Ha!
Like
Got
he's like,
you.
don't ever touch anybody else's property. I'm like,
Wow.
okay, Sheldon.
Yeah, but you're in an office though too. It isn't just
Right,
like you didn't go into his home. You're
right.
in a cube,
I
right?
broke into his apartment and I dug
Right.
through his pins and I put him on his desk in the square and ran out through the window. Yeah,
Oh
so
boy.
it was so. My amateur diagnosis would be Asperger's. That my guess is that he's on what is called the spectrum,
Right.
and that took him way out of his comfort zone. And I actually felt really bad about it.
Yeah, you don't mean any harm by it. You just
Oh
kind
no,
of,
absolutely not.
yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
it was out of the best of intentions. Just to,
Yeah.
so quick epilogue to that story, and this is my favorite part. There was another guy, a senior manager I worked with, who's above me in rank, and I told him that story, and we both
Everybody's
got
above you in rank, George.
looked down on me, and so I told him the story, and we both kind of had talked it out, and we both ended up having a big laugh as we are now. And then the next day, and I used to go to work I'd be at work by 6:30 a.m. That's when I used to start work. And this guy used to get there pretty early, but not quite that early. Anyhow, I got to work. I got to my cube, and I had a variety of things that I keep on my cube. I have little peanuts and notepads and all sorts of
Fidget
stuff.
things.
He had stacked of shit on all my shit was moved from where it was. It was all stacked to a big pile, right?
Yeah.
And I I couldn't stop laughing. It was the funniest thing ever. Because that's what guys do when we want to show affection.
Right.
We mess with their shit. That's what we do. So, yeah.
He might have meant it in a whole different way though. Like I'm thinking he's over there like, this son of a bitch, I'm gonna fuck with his stuff, and he's gonna be the one upset now.
That's right. It's like sometimes that scene from Billy Madison where the guy has a list of names. He's like putting lipstick on.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Pausing his rifle. It's like okay.
Right. And then he crosses him off because he called up to apologize, right?
That's right. That's why I make sure to apologize as quickly as possible.
Right.
Whatever.
Well, yeah, of course. And like with the little prank that we called, that was the first thing I did is I knew why I was calling and I apologized. Like, look, I didn't, we didn't mean any harm by it, but there is a certain, I don't know, some people just don't take kindly to that kind of stuff, and
right.
But that doesn't stop us from prodding them, apparently.
I think, the next time he calls, you should let him know that we all changed our pictures at work to his picture.
Well, of course, that's what I thought. That's what I thought about George. Is I was thinking the same. As I was getting in my car, he called me and I was heading out, and I was getting in my car. I'm thinking, well, now I'm definitely changing my work profile.
Which I recommended months ago.
I know you did. You're right. You're so right.
We totally changed our profiles.
When you're right, you're right.
We won't mention his last name. I said his first name. My bad.
Well, don't worry. We'll edit that out.
By the way, I pulled up his soundboard. So in case
you did,
in case it's ever what we want to take a turn to morning drive time radio.
Oh, dude, yes.
Where's my this is like the worst soundboard ever. You know what? I'll ping you the link.
All right. Well, that makes my kids are making fun of me because we're doing this vlog and there was a thing on the name of the show is Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, where is it?
It's right in the middle of the screen. So there's our oh my God, I forgot something.
What's that?
This is like the most important thing. I can't believe we both forgot it.
What's that?
Who's our sponsor?
Oh shit! Oh yeah, I totally
like
forgot.
The most
You're
important
right.
thing. We're gonna lose our sponsor. We didn't even say who they are, and we're gonna lose.
We better not. Yeah, we need to maintain our sponsorship. So this week, our vlog is brought to you by Dirt. That's right, Dirt. It's been around forever. We got tons of it. Dirt. All right. Woo! That was close.
Wow,
Woo!
we almost. Oh God! I apologize to our viewers that we forgot about that until almost the end of the show. But yeah,
all of you, our apologies. So yeah,
all zero.
I got to click on it. I can't contain myself. I have to click on it. I don't even know if you'll be able to hear them. Can you hear those? Okay, let me see if.
We'll edit that in later.
Yeah. The only reason why I went to this thing is all I ever wanted in my whole life was the disco air horns.
Oh.
Let's see, where is that? As I bring our vlog to a screeching halt.
Our screeching halt. This is what our producer would like us to do prior to the.
Exactly. Our
adjusting
producer
things during the show.
Our producer, who we changed our LinkedIn profiles to.
He doesn't know he's our producer, but he is.
He does not know. We should tell him that he's our producer.
Yeah.
He would love it.
Well, he doesn't know we have a vlog, so we'll have to bring him in.
That's not my fault.
You know what? We'll have to have him tell his side of the story about the profile picture fiasco, as it's known.
That would be excellent. Yeah. Okay. I can't. So I'll
Don't worry about it. We'll get it solved next week, I'm sure.
Sure.
Yeah. So I thought it might be fun to look at one of your videos, George, and we'll take turns. I have a disc golf video that I'd love to share with you one of these days, but what do you think about looking at a fishing video? You think that might be fun too?
I think, yeah, that would be fantastic. I would love to show everybody how poorly I fish. That has been my goal since birth, is for people to know how not to do the things I do.
All right. Now, theoretically, you should be able to see my screen.
I can see my
yourself. I'm sorry about that. Okay.
Wow. I'm sorry to all one of our viewers. I apologize. Hey, look, there's our previous.
Oh, get out of that. We got
stuff on there.
I was watching a video about mountain bike fails. Wow. That was pretty fun. But this is here is your video here called "My First Carp Catch." That is
indeed my video.
So let's get it started. I don't think there's any audio, right? There's no commentary.
There is. You can mute it. It won't. That's fine.
I don't know if it'll play it.
It'll be kind of muffled, but
we'll have to ask the producer about whether they can hear this when we play it. Let's just play it and see what happens. So, because I can kind of see him lurking here. Can you see that when you're fishing?
Pause it right here for a second, if you can.
I can do that. Yeah.
So, unfortunately, I don't think you can see my mouse on the screen, but I think in this picture there are two carp. There's that one right there, and then there's another one to the right of there.
Yeah, I see it. And there maybe one here too.
I think there is a third one, and there are two of them are very large.
Sorry. Yep.
The third one is not.
Okay.
Of course, that's all relative. Carp are pretty large fish. So my bait right now is like right in front of that large carp. And
this guy, the guy on the right, or the guy on the left?
No, that one right there. Because that one right there is huge. And if I recall correctly, he swims right over my bait and doesn't take it. And I thought he had it, so I pulled it out of the water and I throw it back in. And then the little one races over to it and eats it. I'm like, you son of a bitch. But yeah, that's a little setup. So there you go. Go ahead and hit play.
What kind of bait is it?
This is the legendary. Yeah, there's the little guy right above. See, that guy is just huge.
That guy's huge.
Yeah. So my bait here is, and right there I yanked it, and is like, oh, there's not a fish on the end. Yeah. This is how not to fish, folks.
It looks like a piece of popcorn or something.
It is corn.
It's so small.
It's corn. I'm talking like Borat.
I heard that. Very nice.
It's 3 kernel corn. So it's corn that has been dipped in strawberry jello powder, and the fish love it. They go crazy for it.
What if you just poured the jello powder into the water? Would they like that?
Oh, they go cross-eyed. They wouldn't know.
It would be like frothing, like piranhas, right? All right.
I'll be diabetic. It'd be horrible.
All right, goes back in.
And just so you notice, the fish don't even notice, and then that little one comes up and immediately grabs it. Yoink! And these fish.
Was he on the hook? Oh, he is on the hook, right?
Oh yeah, he immediately, the second it went in the water, he grabbed it. He is literally 1/3 the size of the other carp.
Yeah. It still looks pretty big though.
Oh yeah, carp are big fish.
Yeah.
So this is prior to me realizing that I need to buy a net, because there's.
Oh yeah.
If you pause it here, you got to do it fast. You can see there's a brick. There's brick there lining
Yeah,
the
I
creek.
see it right along the
So
edge.
it looks like that water's right there, but that water's actually a foot below where that brick line is.
Oh,
So I had actually lost one fish by trying to pull it out and snap my line because it's a lot
son of a
further.
bitch.
I know. And actually, prior to this, I lost a fishing rod by not paying attention. I was not paying attention, and I turned around and I was like, oh shit, and my fishing rod goes zooming into the water, never to be seen again. So yeah, these are things you need to learn before you go carp fishing. One is
Tips and
stay near
tricks.
your rod. Yeah, no one is by a net. But okay, now we actually get to see me land it here.
Let's see it.
There you go.
You're not afraid it's going to bite you or something here?
Oh, they have no teeth. Carps have no teeth.
I don't know.
They're gummies. They're members of the minnow family.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
All right.
100 and not 100. A minute and 11 seconds.
All right. So should we see how not to land a carp then?
Absolutely. Yes.
All right.
This is not to land a carp. This is. Okay. I see the carp is there, and Oh
yeah. Is that him right here or her?
Yeah, swimming in the water. Yep.
All right. I have a question. Can you tell if it's a male or a female?
Yes. But you have to look really close because the females wear lipstick and they have
okay.
You got to get them out of the water to tell. Otherwise,
all right. Yeah, this is the part where I see two of them out there. Okay.
Yeah, there's multiples.
Oh, okay. And so he's taking
hits it, and that's it. You just snap my line. That is how not to catch a carp. In case you're wondering how not to do it, bingo bango.
Well, now I know. Okay, so but what did you do wrong there exactly? It just looks like he grabbed the line, and that was it.
I did nothing wrong other than nothing. I didn't do anything wrong except I hooked a fish that was too big. Okay. Those fish are really, really big. They're really big.
My biggest catch ever.
Yeah, that's the biggest fish I've ever caught. I think. Now I caught a stingray years and years ago. Obviously saltwater fishing. That was my biggest catch ever. But that's not a vertebrate fish. It's a cartilaginous fish. Oh, Nerd George has arrived.
A what-a-lish fish?
Cartilaginous. It's
like a shark.
Like a shark, yeah. They have no bones other than their jaws.
Okay. You could just said that. It's like a shark.
Yeah, it's like a shark. I wanted to feel smart for a minute.
Okay.
I wanted a minute.
Brought to you by education.
Which reminds me, I need to post that. It's going to be my next Facebook post. Is going to be, what's your favorite large word?
Oh.
Yeah, good call. So yeah, here I have hooked into this fish, and this video is kind of long. It was brutal, man. This fish was very big. It was very, very big, and the fish was very angry.
Now this is post net, right? Like you have a net now?
Oh yes, yeah. There's no way I could have brought this fish in without a net. So.
I see him out there. Okay, he's battling.
I'm trying my best not to snap my line. Although at this point I've moved to much stronger tackle. I have a brand new reel that's nice strong reel. There's a net, moving in position like I pretend like I'm a pro, like I know what I'm doing. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I got a fish on the line. I'm gonna reel it in. That's it. That's all I got. So
looks bigger.
Yeah, this fish,
for sure.
Yeah, this is a big fish.
Yeah.
This is a big carp.
All right.
So this is without a doubt. I mean, it dwarfs my net. That's how big it is.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good feeling there, right there. Yeah.
Yeah. That was I think at this point I was like breathing hard and I was crying a little. I was very emotional. I tried to move my mouth at the fish. The hook literally fell out of his mouth.
Wow, nice.
Right? Yeah, he was. That's like, oh hey.
That's a beaut, George. That's a beaut.
Yeah, it's a nice one. That's the biggest fish I ever caught. That's it.
Look how big those hands are too.
Those are big fat hands.
We should name a channel after that. Yeah.
Look at my big fat hands. So yeah, and so I started taking pictures of it, and
don't you measure it at some point, and it's like larger? It's large enough to keep. I don't know. What do you do with them?
Well, all I was doing was what I wanted to do was because the handle of the net is a fixed length. I wanted to mark it on the net to see how long it is to contrast against the
Well,
net.
and we can measure against your foot, obviously. That's
Yeah, right. Yeah.
the royal foot.
Everybody knows I wear a size 27 shoe, so I have. What they say about guys with big feet.
You and Shaq, right? Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, I got 10.5-inch, or a size 10.5, so that's standard. And the amazing about carp is their heads are just like concrete. It's amazing how hard their heads are. It's not that I want to hurt them, but I think right around here I flip around so I can measure it against the handle of the net. That way I have a.
Yeah, she's a beaut.
And also, she's a beaut fish. She's a beaut fish. So right
very
here.
Nice.
So very nice. So the tail's basically almost touching the plastic portion at the end.
Yeah.
So it was about 27 inches.
That's cool.
That's
very
pretty
nice.
Pretty big carp. But hey, there's a disc golf final right there, man.
Oh, there's all kinds. I'm sure there's lots of disc golf stuff. Yeah, it's like they know what you watch, and then they keep giving you more of the same stuff.
That's right. By the way, I watched that SNL with Will Ferrell as the miner. That was hilarious.
Oh, the one who gives the chatty. Was it the chatty miner, or I'm thinking of something else?
No, it's something else. They were doing it was like a SEAL Team 6 briefing, and he kept on saying, "And we there's that oh man, hold on a sec. Here we go. We're gonna do this. This is gonna be crazy. Hopefully we'll be able to hear this. Wow, it's very nice. That's a soundboard there.
Wow, I could definitely hear that one.
Yeah, for some reason I figured the sound would come through my headset, but I was wrong.
I don't know. Yeah, there's probably some way to do that, but we're our technical skills are lacking, so.
Right.
That's why
and I have fat hands, not able to make.
Fat hands, not so good with the keyboard.
Can't make sound come from the box, the devil box.
Let's see. I'm not sharing my screen anymore. Back to just this. George staring at the side.
That's right. Everybody, look what's happening over here.
So happy with your soundboard.
I just want to find that fucking disco laugh. It's driving me. Where is that? Damn?
You're gonna have to do that on our next. That'll be our next episode.
It will have to be.
It's gonna have to be our next episode because my producer is telling me we're almost out of time.
Oh, already? Really?
Yeah. Yes, already.
Time flies when I'm talking about me.
But wait, what about me?
What about you, man? Where are your videos? What's going on there?
Well, I have had one disc golf round recorded that I played in, and maybe we can talk about that next time, or we could do a little show and tell. But it was a disaster, as they usually are. Like I played one round great, and then the second round, there's a guy with a camera following us around, and I'm old and tired, and I'm playing against like 20-something-year-old kids. And the second round is the round where I get my ass whooped, and that's what happened, and it was on camera too. So, and we'll have to look at that one of these times. But yeah, I was thinking about trying to make some disc golf videos. That might be fun.
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Yeah,
it'd be much more interesting than me not catching fish.
Well, that is kind of interesting. It's interesting for me because I don't fish, and so I like to see that stuff. So hopefully our 0 subs do like that, and do not comment, like, or subscribe at all.
Yes, do that, and don't give to our Patreon.
Right, don't give to our Patreon. Don't change your profile pictures to be like our pictures either. We will call you. We will call you.
We will call you. We'll say things not very nice.
Yeah. Well, I think we're running out of time, George. It looks like we're coming up on 30 minutes.
All right. Well.
So I think we should definitely thank our sponsor, Dirt.
Yes, every day. If it weren't for Dirt, we'd all be floating in space. So
I thought that would be Gravity, our previous sponsor.
Well, yeah, they work together. It's kind of like Coke and McDonald's. It's that type of symbiotic relationship.
Yep. All right. Well, it sounds like we're gonna close it on out then.
Tune
And
in next week.
tune in next week for more hands.
More fat hands.